real oversight. Lance, the thing that most of us thought at first, hey, this is great. Somebody's talking about big tech, and it's important that we stand behind her and yay, because, they're not all good over there at big tech. But then we found out a little more detail. Haugen, who's a conservative, here's what she wants, folks. She wants conservative content shadow banned or eliminated, and she's working with Obama Deputy Press Secretary Bill Burton. And Lance, this is not what you may have thought it was going to be. People need to understand what we're looking at.
No, this lady wasn't even who she's representing. She wasn't a high-level Facebook person. She wasn't attending any of the critical meetings. She basically is a left-wing plant who was trying to censor conservative news about the election fraud. And then when Facebook wasn't willing to go far enough and appease the left-wing Media Matters activists that are pressuring all these tech companies to deplatform conservatives, like they took off Trump, then she decided that she was going to craft this argument. By the way, you see her reading her notes, Destabilizing Democracy, Big Tobacco. She's trying to set herself up as being the whistleblower that blew the whistle like on Big Tobacco. She's not. She's actually the next phase of a government shutdown of dissenting speech. She's taking the argument to Congress to try to get them to shut down programs like this so that there's not going to be a voice that is, as she says, dividing America. Well, they want one voice, a monolithic communist-type news service. They don't want dissenting opinions.
They sure don't want Sam. Pastor Sam, I'll get you to weigh in on this. You hear that testimony, you hear what she's saying, you hear what Lance is saying, which is the truth of where she's coming from. This is why it's so important for believers and conservatives to stand up everywhere.
Yeah, this woman, Lance, of course, in such a persuasive manner. Let me just echo that. She's the Trojan horse. It's deceptive. The objective is to silence any single community, any voice committed to truth, eternal truth, even I would argue mathematical and scientific truth. It's an attempt to silence us, to marginalize us. And here's my issue. How many individuals, whether you agree with him or not, when the president of the United States was banned from a social media platform, wouldn't you expect a complete uprising in the nation as it pertains to demanding justice? It never happened. We are what we tolerate. And we tolerated a big tech monopoly to silence the voice of a person who occupied the White House.